I welcome you to the call. I was in Bombay and trying to get to this call, and there was many people on the street who were uh, singing our favorite Krishna, 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 and there was a traffic jam. I was going to do a recording, and the recording got delayed, and the recording got delayed, and here I am with all due apologies to you that I got stuck. Normally, I would get so angry. I would get so upset. I would get so angry. I would kill a few people because of this. But now I have learned to accept and surrender. I have not drunk water for 2 hours. I had two recordings in Bombay today. One recording was Pritika Rao, actress in Bombay, and I had another recording um, in Bombay uh, with Siddharth Kannan. And Siddharth Kannan is a star, and I just finished, and I'm sorry, I am back. Now I'm all yours, and we will quickly do the Friday session, which I hope we will start fast and get, and then we will come back to Ask AiR. I've never been so late, and I feel lousy. I thought I'll come in time. Today's subject is: do you know you are the wealthiest person in the world? Do you know? That's the question I'm asking you. Do you know that you are the wealthiest person in the world? You know, the moment you say wealthy, people start counting their diamonds, people start counting their property, people start counting their material wealth. But is that the wealth? So quickly, I've asked my team to give me. They said Elon Musk is worth $236 billion. Bernard Arnold, Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is worth $227 billion. Larry Ellison of Oracle is worth $156 billion. Jeff Bezos of Amazon is worth $148 billion. Warren Buffett is worth $118 billion. Bill Gates, supposed to be the richest man. I hope this data is correct, but they give me this data, and I believe that, yes, this is the data. So, so many people. And then in India, they tell me the most wealthiest people in India, Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, $83 billion. Gautam, $47 billion. But I thought they were the richest in the world. I don't know. Shiv Nadar, 25 billion. Cyrus Poonawalla, Lakshmi Mittal. All these people are supposed to be the richest people in the world. So if these are the richest people in the world, then the point is that they should be the richest people in the world. But according to me, these people are amongst the poorest people in the world. They are not the richest people in the world. To add to the list, you have got people like Putin, people like Bloomberg, people like sheikhs. I'm not giving the name. So many sheikh, ye sheikh, wo sheikh. Huh? But are they really the wealthiest people in the world? This is the question today. To me, no. The real wealth in life is something else. And my dear friends, you know, we have to reach that state of achieving the real wealth in life. And the real wealth in life is not how much money you have in the bank. The real wealth in life is if you achieve the real wealth. So the song that I picked for today is Sabse badi daulat kya hai? Paisa to nahi hai, vivek hai. Vivek इंसान का है खजाना, हर जीव को विवेक ना, इंसान को बुद्धि है, बुद्धि से इंसान तो कुछ भी चुन सकता, प्रभु को इंसान पा सकता. So you have to get God. If you want to be the richest person in the world, you have to realize God. You have to get enlightenment. Today I was talking to Siddharth Kannan. I don't know how many of you have seen Siddharth Kannan's videos. He has got several videos with all the Bollywood stars, all Ranbir Singh, who's who of Bollywood has had interview with Siddharth Kannan. So he called me and I was there with him. And we had a very interesting Bollywood style interview. You may not find it so spiritual, but for the Bollywood. And I was explaining to him what is the purpose of life, what is enlightenment, what is soul, what is SIP. When are we going to realize this? What is the biggest wealth, my dear friends? Is the biggest wealth the diamonds that you're going to leave behind? Is it the money that you're going to leave in the bank? When are we going to realize that the biggest wealth in life is not all this? It is very important for us to realize the biggest wealth is something else. Huh? And then what do I feel like telling you when I'm telling you this? I feel like telling you, इस जीवन का मकसद है क्या? इस जीवन का मकसद है क्या? ये जानना मैं कौन हूँ? मैं नहीं हूँ, ये तन नहीं मैं, ये मन नहीं मैं, ये तन नहीं मैं, ये मन नहीं मैं, तन मन ना, मैं कौन हूँ? मैं तो अमरात्मा हूँ. When you realize you are the soul, when you realize you are God, you have attained the most wealth in life. When are we going to realize this, my dear friends? Huh? मैं नहीं, मैं तो वो हूँ जो ये एहसास करता है. नेति नेति तत्वमसि का अनुभूति करता है. मुक्ति वो पाता, मोक्ष वो पाता, प्रभु से एक हो जाता है. वही धनवान है, वही तो रिच है, वही वेल्थी है, बाकी तो पुअर है. When will we realize that the people on the Zoom, if I add the people on the Zoom call, if I add the people on the Zoom call, I have the biggest billionaires in the world. If I add the number of people in the Zoom call, in my group here, in our group today, we have the most richest people in the world on the Zoom call. Because the people on the Zoom call are enlightened with the truth. The people on the Zoom call have realized God. Many people, many of you, you are the richest people in the world. Why do I say it? Because if you realize you are SIP, if you realize you are God, what is the wealth? Wealth is peanuts. Wealth is nothing. All these people who have wealth, these people who have wealth don't realize the simple truth. What is the simple truth I'm saying? You know, I wish I had not spoken for 3 hours today. My favorite song. What is my favorite song? तू यहाँ मुसाफिर है, जग में आना जाना है, 4 रोज की महिमा तेरी जिंदगानी है. धन जमीन जर जेवर कुछ न साथ जाएगा, खाली हाथ आया है, खाली हाथ जाएगा. जानकर भी अनजाना बन रहा है दीवाने, अपने उम्र फानी पर तन रहा है दीवाने. इस कदर तू खोया है इस जहां के मेले में, तू प्रभु को भूला है फंस के इस झमेले में. आज तक के देखा है पाने वाला होता है, जिंदगी को जो समझा वो सदा ही रोता है. मिटने वाली दुनिया का एतबार करता है, क्या समझ के तू आखिर इससे प्यार करता है. I love to tell you all this. I hope you all remember this. What? मुट्ठी बांध के आने वाले, मुट्ठी बांध के आने वाले हाथ फंसाए जाएगा. धन दौलत जागीर से तूने क्या पाया क्या पाएगा. चढ़ता सूरज धीरे धीरे ढलता है ढल जाएगा. मर जाएगा, मर जाएगा, तू मर जाएगा. See, when are we going to wake up? My dear friends, we are chasing shadows. I tell so many of my friends, don't chase shadows. What are you chasing? Shadows. What are you going to get with these shadows? Many of us are in mind state. Many of us are in mind state. We are wasting our life. We are wasting our life because we are chasing pleasures, people, possessions. We are chasing wealth. We want money, gold, diamonds. Politicians, they want power. Are they the richest people in the world? अरे अगर सिप नहीं मिला तो क्या मिला और अगर सिप मिल गया तो और क्या चाहिए चाहूं तुझे तू मुझसे एक पल भी दूर न हो I want you, Lord. I want you alone. Oh, my sip. Oh, my sip. Don't slip. I want you, my divine. I want you, my divine, and nothing but you. This is the biggest wealth. If only we can get our divine, if we can get sip on our lip and we don't lose this grip. अरे बाकी क्या है बाकी दुनिया में क्या है कुछ भी नहीं है So my dear friends, today we will go to Ask AiR quickly. I will cut short this session as fast as I can, but the message is very clear. The group here is the wealthiest people. And those who are not here, who are ignorant, those who are going away from this path, they are not rich, they are beggars. We can become beggars. I'm sorry to use the term, but we are no better than beggars if we are running behind the pearls and the diamonds and the gold, which will not be ours. If we live with ignorance and we die with ignorance, we are going to be the poorest people in the world. Huh? Avidya, avidya ke karan. I picked a new song I've not sung for many days with you. अविद्या के कारण हम सब तड़पते अंधकार में जीते और फिर हम मरते पुनर्जन्म फिर हम लेते मुक्ति नहीं हम पाते प्रभु से एक ना होते What is the beauty of this song? It is this. मकसद जीवन का मुक्त होना है संसार की माया में हम फंसते हैं सच का एहसास हमें ना होता है मिथ्या में जीते फिर मरते हैं अहंकार ये कहता है ये मेरा वो मेरा हा? अहंकार ये कहता है ये मेरा वो मेरा सच नहीं जानते हम कुछ भी नहीं मेरा खाली हाथ हम आए खाली हाथ जाते खाली हाथ हम आए खाली हाथ जाते जीवन यूं ही व्यर्थ करते मकसद नहीं हम पाते अविद्या में जीते मरते My dear friends, when are we going to overcome the ignorance? When are we going to realize the truth? One day, one man went to a guru and told the guru, I am feeling very sad, very sad. The guru said, why are you feeling sad? He said, I'm feeling very sad, I'm very poor, very poor. So the guru said, okay, I'll give you 1 crore. Will you be happy? I'll be very happy if you give me 1 crore. Okay, I'll give you only one condition. The minute I give you 1 crore, within 1 hour you will die. Are you okay? The man left the 1 crore immediately. I don't have 1 crore. If I take 1 crore, if I die, then what is the use? What is the use of 1 crore? If I die. So that means the guru tells me your life is worth more than 1 crore. No, you're not willing to die for 1 crore I'm giving you. But we don't value how precious our life is. Do we value, my dear friends? We don't value. There was another beggar. I saw 2, 3 interesting stories. One beggar was sitting and begging every day. Begging, 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 begging. One day he died. That area had become the beggar from 10 years, 20 years, he's begging. One day the beggar died. So the people came and they told the beggar's place. Some neighbor took that property because old properties, nobody was had. So somebody took their property and wanted to build a building. They started digging where the beggar was sitting for 20 years. Under there were trunks of gold and diamonds. Trunks of gold and diamonds. Beggar was sitting on that. But we are beggars now. We have got sip inside us. We have got sip inside us. We are nothing better than beggars. We have not realized sip. And before I end the session, one more poor man. Third story. One more poor man. He told the guru, I am very, very sad. I have no money. So guru told another story to him. Guru said, okay, you're very poor, you have no money, I'll give you 25 lakhs. Okay, 25 lakhs, I can buy house, I can live, very good. So Guru said, okay, 25 lakhs. In 25 lakhs, okay, you give me your two eyes. So he said, no, no, how can I give two eyes? Guru said, okay, don't give two eyes, give two legs. I'm mad or what? Why I'll give my two legs? I'm giving 25 lakhs. Okay, keep your legs also, keep your eyes also, give two hands. And no, I cannot give my. The Guru said, you are said you're very poor man, you don't have anything. 25 lakhs eyes you're not giving, 25 lakhs legs you're not giving, 25 lakhs hands you're not giving. You're a crorepati, man. Then why you are saying that you don't have any money? My dear friends, human birth is precious. And more precious than the human birth is the soul. The human birth is precious because we should realize we are the soul. But unfortunately, we don't realize. You know, when saint came to a king and he gave the king the fruit. I don't think I told you this story. The king said, what the saint, some fruit, there's so many sadhus come, he gave one fruit to the saint. He told the soldier, you keep the fruit there. Saint, let him go. Then you all eat it. The king doesn't bother. As soon as the saint was going, the soldier kept it there. One monkey came and monkey tried to grab the fruit. When the monkey tried to grab the fruit and bit it, from the fruit there were most precious diamonds that came out. The saint had given a fruit of a diamond fruit to the king. What I'm trying to say, my dear friends, I quickly told you 3, 4 stories. That precious thing is hidden. Sip is hidden. We are losing the grip of sip. If you get everything else, huh? संसार से घर मिल गया सब मिला तो क्या मिला संसार में जो भी जीता अंत में दुखी होता संसार से मुक्त होना सिप को हमें पाना मकसद यही है जीने का. So my dear friends, we are negotiating SIP for something else. Aren't we foolish? Aren't we the most buddhu? When are we going to learn that we are the most precious people? When are we going to learn we are the soul, the human beings are the most precious? When are we going to learn this, my dear friends? To close the summary, we are the stimuli. We are the we are the wealthiest in the world, but we think we are the poorest. We are ignorant. We don't know that money and diamonds and properties and stocks and shares and nothing. Our true wealth is your God. Our true wealth is SIP. And SIP is inside here. Our most precious diamond is the Atma. We have forgotten the Atma. The Atma is Paramatma. When will we realize we are the richest? Are you going to just live and die without finding out who's I, who's this I, the divine soul? When am I going to get to this? This is our ultimate goal. So again, with folded hands and apologies for the late start, I really feel bad. But I hope I've given you all the essence of today's Friday subject. You are the wealthiest person in the world. You are the richest person in the world. You don't want to give up SIP for anything, but we are giving up SIP every day. Every day we let SIP slip. We lose the grip and we are caught in thought. We become slaves of the mind. The mind, it craves and makes us miserable till we reach our graves. When are we going to overcome this? When are we going to get to the truth? Next week, I hope I will talk to you all on my new book. I hope to start a new book because new month will start. And when I start a new month, I start a new book. This month, I'm finishing the book, Our Greatest Sin. And you are the first people whom I share the book with. And very soon, we will share that with you. Our Greatest Sin. That book is getting over. I finished 80% of the book. In a few days, I will finish. our greatest sin, and start the book. Let us go straight into Ask AiR with folded hands and apologies for me being late. Let us start. Who's going to start? Anybody who would like to start, please? Yes. Atmatray, AiR Rao, Ashok Nichani, Rajendra. Let us start. Atmatray.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
The not today's subject, but a different one.
Yeah, sure. Any subject.
Okay, sir. Sir, after enlightenment, we transcend the karmas.
Yeah.
It means you are living only with the present karmas.
No. Because after enlightenment, after full enlightenment, you are free from all karmas. You are not living with any karmas, Atmatray. How can you be living after? How can you be enlightened and still have karma? The moment you are enlightened, Atmatray, you are not the body, mind, and ego. Correct, Atmatray? The moment you are enlightened, you agree that ego that says I, you tell the ego you are a lie. When the ego says I tell the ego that's a lie. There is no I.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. There is the mind. There is the mind, Atmatray. When you enlighten, there is the mind.
There is no mind.
Agreed. There is no mind and ego, me. Agreed?
Yes.
So what karma is left over? Tell me.
No karmas.
No karma.
Nothing.
Only what seems to be happening to the body will continue to happen. Appears to be karma. But an enlightened person doesn't matter. Now today, normally if I was caught in this situation, I'm late, I would have blasted at least 20 people in the car or the road for making me late. But today what I surrendered. What can I do? Can I do anything? Can I kill somebody? By nothing will happen.
No. Nothing else.
Today I went to have a pani puri in my favorite place called Elko Arcade. Elko Market.
Okay.
Best. Have you eaten the best pani puri in the world? Have you eaten in Bombay? Bombay Elko Market is the best pani puri in the world. I was eating pani puri. One man ordered pav bhaji. And that man ordered pav bhaji, and that fellow did not give pav bhaji for 5 minutes. He said, तुम क्या समझता हम भिखारी है तुम्हारे को पैसा देता है तुम हमारे को फ्री नहीं देता है तुम साला भिखारी समझ के हमारे को खिलाता है क्या समझता है तुम भिखारी. He went on shouting for 5 minutes. 20 people are looking at him. But when you are enlightened, Atmatray, when you are enlightened, you overcome all. There is no anger, there is no fear, there is no stress, very anxiety, there is no karma also. There is no, when you are truly enlightened, there is no karma.
Yes.
But other gurus will not tell you like this. Other gurus will tell no karma is there. Because that's not full enlightenment. If you're full enlightenment, then आगे भी जाने ना तो पीछे भी जाने ना तो जो भी है बस यही एक पल है. You are living in the moment. You are living in Ananda. What karma? There is no karma, there is no trauma, because all drama. Then how can there be karma when it's all drama? How can there be trauma? All karma, lila.
Okay.
Right, you got it. I hope you understood what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next after Atmatray was Nichani. Nichani, Rajendra, Krishan, Ranjana, Raj. Yes.
Shivam Sirji.
Shivam sir, bolo.
Sirji, the costliest gift in the world is waking up in the morning.
That is called the gift of life. Very good. And that waking up in the morning is because of Atma. And that Atma is because of Paramatma. Therefore, the biggest gift, Ashok, is
Atma.
Because if there was no Atma,
then we are zero, nothing.
Then you would not wake up in the morning.
So our value is so much with the Paramatma inside that अगर हम वर्ल्ड का पूरा पैसा भी ले लें और हम मरने वाले हैं तो no one can revive us. When the Atma leaves, we are finished.
If this richest man in the world, whatever Tesla owner, Elon Musk, whatever, if he's dying now, and they tell him you're going to die in 1 hour, he tells, I'll give $200 billion. Can you save him?
No, sir. No, sir. Nothing.
Then why we don't understand this?
Costliest gift is waking up in the morning.
But why we don't understand this? Thank you. Thank you, Ashok. Rajinder Krishan. Rajinder.
Show him, Guruji.
Show him, sir.
Acha, okay, sir. What money can purchase? It can only purchase temporary pleasures, not permanent happiness. So-called wealthy persons have more problems or more fear or miseries than so-called poor persons. But a self-realized person becomes king of kings as he remains in a permanent state of bliss. उसको ना पाने की चिंता ना खोने का डर रहता है, तो वो हमेशा खुश रहता है, मस्त रहता है.
तो अगर आप इतने सिंपल बातों में कहते हैं, then why this whole world is running after pleasure and people and positions and money and wealth?
क्योंकि ये बातें इतनी सिंपल है कि उनके समझ से परे हो जाती है. Because we want hard things to understand. We don't know simple things. हमें simple चीजों से अच्छा अजीब लगते हैं ये जो.
Actually, you know, एक बात मैं बोलूं. There was once in my class, I think 7th standard, 8th standard, there was an examination. And the boy who was the smartest boy in the examination, he used to get 100 marks in mathematics. And this time he got 99 marks. And he started crying. And then he told the teacher, but I've answered all the questions. He answered all the questions. But he had not attempted the first question, the simplest question, 2 + 2 = 4. That question he had missed for 1 mark. He used to have the habit of always starting from the bottom, the toughest questions. And then the simplest question he missed. My dear friends, yes, we are not realizing the simplest thing that we are simple. Thank you, Rajendra. Krishan and Ranjana. Krishan.
Shivam Guruji.
Sir, namaskar.
I want to know how can I keep the God inside me happy all the time? I know that.
How can you keep God happy?
Yeah, the God element which is inside me. That is
so somebody, you are asking this question, how can I keep my God happy all the time? Today morning, somebody asked me the question, how can I feed my God all the time? Yesterday, somebody asked me the question, how can I make my God inside drink? Then somebody else asked the question, वो कपड़ा मेरा God inside को कपड़ा कैसे पहनाऊं? तो बोलो क्या आंसर दूं मैं उसको?
When I'm in consciousness, I know that I keep my God happy, which is inside me. That is
my dear. You are incapable of keeping your God happy. It is your God that keeps you happy. You are incapable of keeping your God happy. It is your God who will keep you happy. समझे आप मेरे क्वेश्चन जवाब दे दिया मैं आपको. Don't try, Krishan. Don't try to please God inside. Just realize you are that God and live with grace. Don't be caught. अभी मैं recording में उनको क्या बोला? Don't be caught in the race. Live with grace. Add the G element. The G element is the God element. The God element is the Guru element. Add the G element and let it become grace. Thank you, Krishan. I hope you got the answer. Ranjana and Raj.
Shivam, Guruji, and everyone else.
Shivam, bolo.
Guruji, how to create a balance in doing our worldly duties as well as achieving our goal of unification with God?
There is no question of creating a balance. You have to make up your mind. You want God or you want the world first. If you want God, then you live wanting God and do your duties. You cannot balance it. The moment you try to balance, you will fall. I know many people who try to balance their life goes for a toss. You cannot balance. You have to make a choice, this or that. And if you make the biggest mistake, Ranjana, if you make the biggest mistake of choosing that, gone. उसका मतलब ये है that you will be living a worldly life and you will be trying to do some spiritual stuff. You can live with a worldly life trying to do spiritual stuff, Ranjana, but you will get nowhere. But if you say, I have decided to live a spiritual life, and living a spiritual life, मुझे जितना भी हो सकता है मेरा duties मैं करूंगी, then you can succeed. Make spirituality the priority of your life. Don't give spirituality second option. The minute you give spirituality second option, you are already going to fall from, you have started what they say, it is the beginning of your end. This is the biggest mistake you can make. I hope you understood. I'm saying there is no balancing the two. You choose one life. You choose, मुझे spiritual life चाहिए, मुझे प्रभु चाहिए या संसार चाहिए. इसका मतलब नहीं, you choose प्रभु does not mean you have to give up your family, you have to give up everybody. No. But you don't compromise on God. You make God a priority. Do everything else. Most people, they get stuck. They make other things a priority. Then you think, if you make other things a priority, you think God will make you a priority. Then you miss God. Finish. You have already missed SIP. I hope my answer is very clear and are you having any doubt in what I'm saying?
No, thank you. Guruji.
Don't try to, ये balance करना गलत है. I hope I'm giving a clear answer to you. Because you're a spiritual person, please choose God and spirituality as your primary domain. उसके बाद घर में है, काम है, कोई ठीक नहीं है, ये सब ठीक है, वो करते रहो. But don't compromise on SIP. Agree? Agree
Yes.
with me or any or no?
Totally agree, sir.
Thank you, Ranjana. See, because some of you are very blessed souls. Some of you are very pure. लेकिन the mind is a rascal. अगर mind आके mind तब drama शुरू करता है, then हो गया, then खत्म हो गया. We have to be very careful. Raj, thank you. Raj, and then after Raj we have got AiR Rao. शायर हमने आपका शायरी इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट भी कर दिया. अच्छा, AiR Rao. Raj.
Shiva, Sip, everyone.
Sure.
My question today is like, once we realized we are the Sip, supreme immortal power, we are the
Yes.
soul, we are the Atma,
Yes.
we are not mind and body, then why should I reside in this world? Why should I not surrender my body and mind? And what is a samadhi? Why if I realize the supreme soul, why not I?
No, you're asking me many questions. Let's go one by one.
Yeah.
Let's go one by one. What are you saying one by one? Tell me.
The first one is, if I have realized, or we have realized that we are the soul, supreme immortal, and why should I be in this cuisine of body?
Because you don't have a choice. The moment you have realized, so there is Raj, there is Pirlu. You know Pirlu? You heard of Pirlu?
Yeah.
Pirlu means purification, illumination, realization, liberation, and unification. There's a phase. The moment you have realized you are SIP, then there is no impatience. Then you let go. You surrender. You are no more the body, mind, ego. Then you become a divine instrument. You are living for SIP. Don't ask the question, why am I alive? You are not, you are immortal soul. You become that and live as that. Don't think you are living as Raj anymore. You are liberated from all suffering and you will become one in the moment of death. Next question.
Oh yeah, I mean the question was revolving around the samadhi, right? When we take the samadhi,
what is samadhi according to you?
For me, samadhi is realizing the Atma and letting go the me, the body and the mind, and just surrender completely and submerge with the universe.
Actually, the real meaning of samadhi is the ability to be free from thought. And to be free from thought, feeling, action as a body, mind, ego. A person in true samadhi lives in Satchit Anand. A person in true samadhi lives a state known as Chaturyam. So some people call Chaturiyam, some people call Samadhi, some people call Satchit Anand. The meaning is the same. Now, if you want to reach that state of Samadhi, you have to reach that state of complete enlightenment and liberation. If you are in that state, na Raj, nothing will matter. You will be saying, Ye Leela hai Maya, kuch bhi sach to na. You reach that state where nothing matters. You're a divine instrument. You don't become unhappy. Something you lose, something doesn't matter. Somebody very special in your life goes out of your life, doesn't matter. Because you feel that you have surrendered to divine will. And the divine will is completely controlling everything, even karma. You have to reach that state. Otherwise, you are in a samsara. Then you will suffer. You will have pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego. You will go through all this turmoil. There will be trauma, and this drama will go on and on. Samadhi is becoming liberated from all of it.
Okay.
I hope you got what I'm saying. Anything more you want to ask?
Yes, Gurudev. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next question is from Shayad.
Pranam.
When the mirror asks the question, मैं आपको भेजता हूँ. When the mirror asks the question, who do you see? I just smile as I realize this is not me. When the mirror asks the question, who do you see? I just smile as I realize this is not me. हाँ राजेश, आपको भेज दिया. बोलो, question क्या है?
प्रणाम. ये
आपकी शायरी थी यार.
आजकल मुझसे मेरा आईना भी पूछता है क्या देखते हो, और मैं मुस्कुरा कर आगे निकल जाता.
अरे आपका हिंदी में ज्यादा मजा है, लेकिन people don't understand Hindi ना, तो इंग्लिश. आजकल जब आईना, आज जब नहीं है आपकी शायरी में, आज जब बोलना, आजकल जब आईना से पूछते हो तुम्हें क्या देखते हो, तो मुस्कुरा के आगे बढ़ जाता हूँ. ठीक है, गुड. आगे क्वेश्चन क्या है आपका?
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि सर, one disturbing news is there when people went to see this Titanic. सब अरबपति गए बोला, सब कुछ था उनके पास, बट लेकिन किस्मत का खेल है बोला, तकदीर का चलन है.
क्या किस्मत बोल रहे हैं यार? क्यों गए वो?
तकदीर का चलन है. देखो सर, क्यों
गए बॉस? टाइटैनिक डूब गया, इतना साल हो गया, वो टाइटैनिक डूबा हुआ टाइटैनिक को क्यों गया? बुद्धि नहीं है क्या? It is twin karma. Twin karma means a choice of past karma and a combination of present intellectual decision. Do you understand क्यों हुआ? आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है उसके बारे में?
मतलब कैसे बोलना? I understand that
it's karma, Rajesh. Very simple, Rajesh. Everything in this world is unfolding as per karma.
Sometimes they're not connected with me also. Nothing to do. But then, who is the richest person? The session was there. The thought came to me, oh, see, 2 billionaires, 5 billionaires, everything, they did it sincerely. All their karmas, etc. was very sincere and intent-wise. ऐसा कोई गलत नहीं कर रहे थे कि तेल निकाल के किसी को बेचेंगे, या I will sell diamonds and from there. Intent was pure. Everything was done good. But then...
But Rajesh, सुनो मेरी बात. एक बात मैं आपको बोलूं. अरे सबको मरना है. मरना है, सबको मरना है, मरने से फिर क्यों है डरना. आता है जो भी जाता है, जीवन एक लीला. तो I'm saying, Rajesh, why should we become so emotional? यार, जिसको आना है जाना है, सबको तो जाना है बॉस. अगर कोई Zoom call attend कर रहा है, sometimes I feel bad. Sometimes in a Zoom call we had a guy, Sanjay Das. You were not there. Sanjay Das was from Pune 2-3 years back. He was coming on this call, but he was not well. He had kidney failure. One day Sanjay Das, he stopped coming on the call. Then after 2 days we got message he's gone. But at least there's a hope that people on this call, when they die, if they have overcome I, then they will become one with the Lord in the sky. Huh? So today I was supposed to sing one song. I didn't say no. Okay, मौत पे, मेरी मौत पे मरना है, जश्न मनाना. You know that song?
Yeah, Kavali hai, I think.
No, no, song hai. You have to learn to jashn manana. So that is the challenge. How do you reach that state where you are in a state of jashn manana?
Prabhu
That's
mora
the
jivan karu tore arpan.
ah. So you have to you when the moment you reach that state, then nothing happens. I'll try to get that song. That song says, what is that song? I've told you this before. Song I just now got it. It was sent to me by सुनो हाँ मैं नहीं मरता हूँ बस ये तन मरता है रोना नहीं मेरी मौत पे जश्न तो मनाना हाँ मैं नहीं मरता हूँ बस ये तन मरता है रोना नहीं मेरे मौत पे जश्न तुम मनाना प्रभु से है एक होना मौत पे मुक्ति पाना आत्मा तो मैं हूँ मिलेगा मुझे परमात्मा ये बात जान लो मैं नहीं मरता हूँ बस ये तन मरता है मुक्ति मैं पाता हूँ जब ये तन मरता है Are you scared, Rajesh, of dying?
No.
No, why you worried about other people dying?
Yeah, true, but I think it comes automatically. That's what I was telling. See, the topic of the session, then the Instagram I see,
उनका
it's
कर्मा
somewhere.
नहीं उनका कर्मा है बॉस आ गया टाइम आ गया बॉस टाइम आ गया तो टाइम आ गया कृष्णा Krishna, are you Krishna? Or today you know on the road what happened? Today I got late because I did one recording on this. I'm going on the road and then people are saying, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. 2,000 people on the road. And they're all, what they call this, shaving the head. And then all the Swamis sitting on the truck and having murtis and having garlands and celebrating this. अरे तुम ये क्यों कर रहे हो यार? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The other people start shouting, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then from the audience, Jai Shri Ram. अरे ठीक है राम भगवान है कृष्ण भगवान है उसको सही तरह की पूजा करो ना going in the roads and going on shouting क्या भगवान खुश हो जाएंगे Okay, bolo Krishna.
Sir, incidentally, my son from Florence, he also said the particular people who sings like, and he was saying he has a surname Krishnan in his name. He said, "Mummy, take away this name. It is so shameful to have this name."
This is a joke. No, tell him don't worry about the name. You tell him you don't have to worry about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me.
My question is, in the first bhajan you sang, you said the wealth which we have or the treasure is our Vivek. Yeah. I don't remember the word. Something you said one line.
सबसे बड़ी दौलत क्या है? पैसा तो नहीं है, विवेक है.
Vivek hai. So my question is on that. Yeah. So we understand everything. We follow with utmost sincerity and trust, and we are trying to follow each and every word of yours. But Vivek, your Vivek is better than how is that polished? Because Vivek is
you
not
know the
for
answer.
Each and everyone.
You know the answer. You know the answer. Because you don't love as much as I love. Because your love for me, I am ready to die for my love. For me, I am ready to die. है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो कन कन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो बस एक तुम ही हो बस एक तुम ही हो Krishna, love for the divine has to become the most important. I am nothing, Krishna. I am zero. I am zero, 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 zero. But my love for the divine is what matters. That is what creates everything. Try to work on that. That's the only thing that is missing for a person to reach. We are not able to love the divine. For me, my love, if you see my prema yoga, oh, very strong, very strong. How it came to me? How did prema yoga come to me as a blessing? It's a joke, you think? Huh? It is my passion, my love for this divine is too strong, too strong. I say no, mere chit mein. You don't understand. You understand the meaning? मेरे चित में और ख्याल में तुम बस तुम ही हो एक पल भी ऐसा नहीं जिसमें तुम नहीं हो तू दिल की धड़कन तू मेरी जान है तू मेरा सब कुछ तुम ही तो मैं हूँ कुछ तुम बिन नहीं हूँ कहीं दूर पे तुम तो नहीं हो दिल के अंदर हो तुम मेरे पास हो सब कुछ मेरे हो. So you have to have that depth of love. I'm not saying you don't have it, but you asked me what are the difference between you and me. You asked me. I don't have a better buddhi. I don't have a better vivek. I don't have anything better than any of you. I am the most ordinary person. But my love for the Supreme is extraordinary. Ranjana.
Guruji, you just explained twin karma. Can you please explain it again?
See, twin karma, Rajesh was asking about some billionaires who went down. They went down some, I think some 2,500 meters below the sea level. अरे पहले पागल लोग तुम क्यों जाते हो 2,500 meters below sea level? दिमाग बुद्धि नहीं है क्या? हाँ कृष्णा बुद्धि नहीं है. Why should you go down 2,500 meters below the sea level? Don't you understand? It is uncontrollable to be there. I love snorkeling. I go to the Maldives and I do snorkeling at the top of the ocean, which means you just have to put your face underneath. One day I did scuba diving. I went to the Bahamas and I went 15 meters under the water and I saw big sharks. I promised never to go scuba diving again because my life is precious. Once I went to Switzerland, I saw people skiing, and the person that the famous Ferrari guy, he had an accident and he's in coma since 10 years because you have no control on the mountains. But I do, for example, I do paragliding. I sit with a certified pilot and jump from 10,000 feet in Switzerland. But I have a certified pilot and I have an AiR, which I really save. So what I'm trying to explain to you, twin karma is the ability of using your intellect to make the right decision. And if it is your past karma, suppose your past karma is making you take wrong decision as a mind. But the past karma is not fully in control of your life. If your past karma is making you make a wrong choice, then you use your free will and your intellect to correct your past karma. And you make the right decision. Otherwise, you will slip and you will fall and you will lose sip. So twin karma means many people think our destiny is predetermined. मतलब मरना है. अरे मरना तो है ना, मर गया है ना गलत. Marna is not written. Ranjana is not written when you are going to die. Your today's karma will decide. If today you take poison and drink by mistake, not for suicide, you take some poison and drink, automatically you will die. If suppose today you make a wrong decision, whether it's a wrong business or a wrong relationship or a wrong addiction, a wrong friendship, any wrong thing you take, any wrong decision, that is going to make you slide down and you're going to fall. So that is twin karma. I hope I've explained it correctly.
Thank you.
So my dear friends, today you'll have asked very good questions. Thank you. You'll have come and asked such nice, interesting, amazing questions. And every day, you don't have to ask questions based on the topic. The topic is just to help us introspect. But today you all came with such amazing questions. I mean, one of the best session of interesting and different questions. And I, with folded hands, thank you. And I wish that each of you will contribute by coming with interesting and tough and questions which will help the group. Because remember, this session helps me the most. Zoom session helps me the most because every day I learn something from you. Every day. I come to share what I have learned. But every day together, SIP is there. You know, SIP is on the call. Have you seen SIP on the call? Have you noticed? Have you seen the SIP joint Zoom call? Have you noticed? I don't think you paid attention. SIP joins a Zoom call. You have to pay attention, be conscious of that, because this is a divine call. If you want to know how to see SIP in the Zoom call, you ask me tomorrow. With folded hands, I bow down to you.